Hey, while you're in the first 5 seconds of the video, go ahead, like and subscribe.
Did we not have sons and daughters that was taken from us and put in slavery? The Lord just said that the Israelites, if you break the commandments, you're going into slavery on ships, your sons and daughters will be taken from you and put in slavery. You're not going to enjoy them. Did that not happen to us? So if God told Moses to tell the Israelites that this will happen to them in the future, who are we? All right, brother, come over here. We are Israel united in Christ, and what we came out here to do is teach that you blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans are the Israelites according to the Bible.
That's right.
Now, we were just having a quick dialogue on the side. You said, how do I know that the Bible is, was you trying to ask me, how do I know that the Bible is a true book?
Yeah.
Or these things that, now come here, because we got a dialogue. We got a dialogue. You know about slavery, right? That happened to our people. That happened, right? This right here, you see on the sign. Why did that happen to us? Do you know? You not sure? Now watch this. Give me Deuteronomy, start at 1. 1 and 1. Deuteronomy 1 and 1. I'm going to show you why we believe this Bible and how we know it's a true book. Deuteronomy. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 1 and verse 1. These be the words which Moses spake unto all Israel. So I want you to keep that in mind, who Moses was speaking to. You know about Moses, right? Pretty sure you heard about Moses. He split the Red Sea, right? Moses was speaking to the Israelites. Now, God told Moses to tell the Israelites what will happen to them in the future. Something is going to happen to the Israelites in the future. Watch this. That's what a prophecy is. Something that's foretold. It's told now, but it happens later. You understand? This book was written thousands of years ago. Let's see what God told Moses that will happen to the Israelites in the last days. Deuteronomy 28, verse 15. The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 15.
Bring it out.
But it shall come to pass. So Moses told the Israelites, it shall come to pass. It's going to be a prophecy that's going to happen in the future. Read. If thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God. The voice of God is written in this Bible.
That's right.
God's words is his voice. That's how the Lord speaks to us. Read. To observe, to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee. So God told Moses to tell the Israelites, if you break the commandments that's written in this Bible, curses will happen to you in the future. Now I'm going to ask you a question. How did our people get here to this land?
Bring it out.
How did they bring us here? I'm asking you this so I can engage with you to see if you know prophetically what happened to our people. How did we get to this land?
It's told about boats.
On boats, right? Now remember, the Lord told Moses to tell the Israelites, bad things gonna happen to you in the future if you break the commandments. The Israelites, bad things will happen to the Israelites if they break God's commandments.
Bring it out.
Verse 68. Verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again. He's saying, in the Lord, give me Egypt. He's saying, and the Lord shall bring thee, meaning the Israelites. They just came out of Egypt. When the Israelites was in Egypt, they was in bondage. They was in slavery. So God told Moses, tell the Israelites, if they break the commandments, they're going back into Egypt. Let's see what Egypt means. The book of Exodus, chapter 20 and verse 2. I am the Lord thy God, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt. Which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt. Watch what he called Egypt. Out of the house of bondage. So Egypt is synonymous for bondage. Another word for bondage is slavery.
That's right.
So when we read the word Egypt in this passage, it's talking about slavery. Let's read it again. The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 68. Hey, bro, watch this right here. Watch this right here. Watch this. Watch this. Read this. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again. And the Lord shall bring the Israelites into slavery again with ships. How? With ships. Now, how did you say we got here? On boats. on boasts. This is how we know this Bible is a true book. This was written thousands of years ago. And the Lord told Moses to tell the Israelites that if you break the commandments, you're going into slavery on ships or boats. Watch this, read on.
By the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again.
We're not going to see our homeland as a nation. That's what he means, read.
And there,
once we get off the ships,
ye shall be sold.
you shall be what?
Sold.
Did they not sell us?
Right.
They sold us once we got off the ships. Unto who? The people that sold us, watch what God called them.
Unto your enemies.
The people that sold us is what race of people? You say what? White people. So God is telling you they're our friend or our enemy. An enemy. What enemy would do this? I mean, what friend would do this to you?
Bring it out!
Won't no friend take your sons and daughters and sell them to another people in another city, and you never see your kids again?
Make it plain.
Never. Watch this. Let's get another curse that happened to our people. Watch this. Jump to verse 32.
Verse 32. Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people.
Verse 41.
Verse 41. Thou shalt beget sons and daughters, but thou shalt not enjoy them, for they shall go into captivity.
Did we not have sons and daughters that was taken from us and put in slavery? The Lord just said that the Israelites, if you break the commandments, you're going into slavery on ships, your sons and daughters will be taken from you and put in slavery. You're not going to enjoy them. Did that not happen to us? So if God told Moses to tell the Israelites that this will happen to them in the future, who are we? We the Israelites, bro. We are the Israelites. Watch this. I got another one for you. Give me verse 48.
Verse 48.
Watch this one. Look. One more. Let me give you one more.
Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies.
So God said we're going to serve our enemies in slavery, which is who? Who the enemy God called? The white man. We're going to serve our enemies in slavery.
Which the Lord shall sin against thee.
Which who?
Which the Lord shall sin against thee.
So the Lord sent the enemy against us because we broke God's commandments. Read.
In hunger and in thirst.
So when we want something to drink or something to eat, who do we got to get it from? The white people who own all the stores. Who control the water reservoirs? The white man. I don't care if you got black people that own their own businesses, who they get their product from? The white man.
Bring it out!
God said we're going to serve our enemies for food, for water,
and in hunger, and in thirst, and in nakedness,
and for the clothes that we wear on our back. Although you got some of our people that got clothes in their name, they don't make those clothes. They don't got the textile to make their own clothes. You understand? That product that they use to make the clothes, they got to get it from the white man. Watch this. And he, the enemy, the white man,
shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he have destroyed thee.
You see that flyer that you got?
Bring it out.
Look at that flyer real quick. What is that on our necks? Yokes of iron. God said that the white man is going to put a yoke of iron upon our necks until we have been destroyed. You know how destroyed we are as a people? We think that we black.
Right.
We think that we African Americans.
Bring it out!
We think that we niggas. Our women think that they're thoughts and hoes. You understand that? They call each other B-I-T-C-H's. This is how destroyed we are as a people. We sell drugs to one another. We gang bang against one another. Just because you wear purple and blue, I wear red and green, you my enemy.
Bring it out!
Tell me that's not a destruction. Are we destroyed as a people? We destroyed, bro. But guess what? The main thing I want to get across to you, what's your nationality? According to what we read. We're the Israelites, bro. You know how important it is to know that you're an Israelite? Give me Deuteronomy 7:6. I know you got to go. Because you might read that and say, well, God don't love us if he did that to us. Oh, God loves us and us only.
That's right.
The only reason why we're going through this is because we're disobedient to our Father. You got kids? You're going to have kids in the future. You plan to have kids in the future, right? If your kids disobey the laws that you lay down in your house, what you gonna do to them? You gonna discipline them. They gonna get a punishment. This is the punishment that God did to us. God don't play games. A lot of people think that God is all love, and which He is, but it's more to God than that. It's more to God than that. God punishes, and this is how He punishes.
What is a nation?
Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is you.
And